Ooh. Welcome to the shapeshift. Let me lay this right over here. Kind of like that. Hey everybody, now I wanted to clarify something real quick. In my last, not my last video, the video I done on Dee's Dark Adventures, I wasn't saying that I was right about, like, I can't diagnose somebody with anything. But all I was saying, when you see things that aren't there, everywhere you go, people have been diagnosed through mental disorders for that, and even addiction. In fact, I've got a cousin. He's an addict, and he sees things that aren't there. And no diagnosis, this is just my opinion. In lieu of her new video, I no longer feel that way because it was outright staged. So I don't think she's seeing anything at all. I think she fakes her videos. That's what she does. And any little shiny light in the dark, whether it's a reflector on a tree or a nail or anything, an animal, she'll say, you know, that's a leprechaun or a clicker, a dog man, a bat squatch, and that's what she does. But then, and I really felt bad for her there for a while, but then she just outright tried to stage. That's when all my sympathy goes out the window. So let's get into this bad boy. And I apologize for the energy of my last video. Wasn't feeling too good, a lot going on, but I feel much better. So, let's get into it. So as I'm working on a new background for the Shapeshift series, I'm going to use this for now. That way it's easier to distinguish between a Shapeshift video and just a regular shape video. I kind of like this. It's kind of flat and unassuming. You know, kind of like a mortuary. Cold slabs, plain walls, steel sinks. Man, I'm going to make a backdrop that will be unforgettable. Now, let's start this video off by looking at RoseRed's comment.
RoseRed writes, 10:05, basically the bat head is on the ground, lol. I love how members was like, yeah, I see it, but if you could do me a favor and draw the arms and the face on the pic for me, that would be great. Huh, I'm dying.
RoseRed, you're absolutely right. Dee had to make this so they could see it. Now, if you remember, this is as low as she panned her camera back when she went to revisit the bat squatch, but we never get to see the ground because you would probably see a big chunk of wood laying right down there. I saw that too, RoseRed. It blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. You see it, but then you you tell them to point out the distinguishing characteristics of it. If you see it, you shouldn't have to have anybody do that because you see the bat squatch. It's mind-blowing stuff. Mind-blowing stuff. I would be ashamed to even comment something like that. I would have at least immediately deleted it. See what Mikey has to say.
Mikey P. Web Guy writes, what the actual Quandry? I want to thank you for having my Coke Zero all over my monitor when you yelled, you're aiming at a tree stump. Sometimes I feel like that when I look at people, and that makes me think people have a dead tree stump brain. No, I can't now.
Mikey, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a tree stump. That's what it is. But what the frick? Whew, okay. Huh. Also, we have a furry in our community. Nothing wrong with that, whatever you like. And ZofFox, what I want you to do, you said you could redo this. So I want to see a video, and I want you to tag me into the video. And I want you to recreate it so we can compare it. Because I'm not going out and buying a FLIR camera, you know, just to, and then have to buy a cheap costume and then do it. I'm just not putting that much money in it, okay? But that's what ZofFox said.
ZofFox writes, as an individual who has been interested in the paranormal for decades, and my partner is into and owns all kinds of gadgets like thermal cameras, and well, I also happen to be a furry. I happen to be in a unique and quite possibly the most qualified position to truly test this out under nearly the exact same circumstances. Actually replicates evidence to see if you're right about the mask suit restricting the thermal from being able to properly measure heat. You're spot on about most of the heat emanating from the eyes. Everything else was yellow, not red. I feel like this wasn't necessary, but thank you.
So, Fox, you should make a video on YouTube and upload it to YouTube so we can see. But you can see how bright around the eyes are. That would be where there's less of a barrier for your body heat. So more heat would come out the eyes on a mask or a costume. And, well, I gotta say, and I think you guys could agree with me, that this is I mean, come on now. Busted. ZofFox, we're going to hold you to it. I want to see the video. Then you can tag me. And guys, when I get tagged, tell me. And we'll do a reaction to her video, their video, in a future video. And we'll compare them. It'll be great. Now, here's another interesting comment by, what's his name again? Typo Wuffy? Wuffy? Here's the comment.
Typo Wuffy writes, the dogman face in the window was probably the reflection of the mask worn outside. As somebody who dressed up as a werewolf on Halloween for decades, I think you're spot on about the heat. Imagine your mask attached to a cloth fur hood, which also keeps in body heat. Surely it would change the infrared. In fact, you could run the experiment, put a hoodie on your mask, check infrared, remove it off screen so you don't have to show your face, only if you feel like it. She's thoroughly debunked. Also, I was surprised to find Bat Squatch is an actual cryptid. I thought she made it up. Bat Stump. Son of a Bat Squatch.
Typo Wuffy, you mean to tell me the Bat Squatch is an actual cryptid? I had no idea. No idea whatsoever. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? It's crazy. It's crazy. And depressing. But you pointed out some good stuff there. I think that was her face on the thermal camera. When I lined them up, that was definitely Dee's face. I don't know if she was wearing a stocking over her head or something. Oh man, next comment.
Scott Wheat writes, the time thing on the thermal is a joke because didn't she say it was 3 hours of filming? It was 20 minutes.
Scott, you're absolutely right. She did say there was 3 hours shrunk down to the best bits. Well, let's take a look at those 3 hours. Here's 7:04. Then there's that cut there, but I sped all the time cuts together. 7:04 and 7:02 p.m. is still in the p.m. So 7:03. Mind-blowing. But we're trying to find the time difference. Oh, 6:41 right here, people. 6:41. 6:45, 6:50. So far, we've seen about 25 minutes of difference. But she said 3 hours. That's not to mention the main event happened before she even laid down.
My friend Bob writes, well, at least horror movie monsters jump through the windows or break down doors. Ghosts are more believable than Dogman. If a Dogman comes to my house, I'm going to throw a stick and yell, fetch! Hilarity ensues.
Bob, I so wish I would have made an animation. Had I thought of it, oh boy, it would have been perfect. Would have been perfect. Next time, though. Next time.
5 minutes later.
I'm here alone at the park. My dog got run over by a fire truck last year. I sure wish I had a dog to play with. Oh my, what's that? That is a dog man. Here, dog man, you know you want this ball. You want this nice little squishy ball right here I have in my hand. Yes, you do. Oh, fetch, buddy. Fetch, fetch. You know you want this ball. Who's a good boy? Huh? Who's a good boy? Go get it, and go get the ball.
2 hours later.
Who's a good boy? Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. You are a very, very good boy. What are you looking at? Now, let's take a good look at Quandry 1's comment.
Quandry writes, those don't sound like roof sounds. Those sound like storm shutters, barn doors, or large cupboard doors, or other things like that. There isn't just a bang, but kind of a wooden shake to them. Those are sounds I have heard in windstorms and when on farms a number of times. And to come with me is just a deep growling in and out of breath. It's not words, just like her light wanting to go out, only happens as she clicks it.
Quandry, let's listen to those roof sounds again. Once again, Quandry 1, you outdo yourself. You all the time throw in absolutely great comments. You always bring stuff to my attention that I didn't even see. And you're right. She was saying, oh, the light ain't working right. And you can clearly hear her, which I'll show you, turn it on and off, and it working every time she hits the button. Watch and listen closely, and then we'll get right into the next comment.
Flip you guys around. Time is not good. Plus my lights want to die.
Facts, ladies and gentlemen, absolute facts. Oh, and our next comment is from Grim Reaper himself, the side-eye guy, who you should go watch and subscribe to. Here's his comment. The Grim Reaper writes, Sasquatch and Batsquatch need to get together to play some squash. Say what? I'd never heard of squash before. I've ate squash, but he's in a completely different country than I am. I'm in America, he's not in America.
Oh my god! Wow!
So I had to kind of look up what is squash. And yes, I made a full-blown animation for you to enjoy. So tell me about this game of squash. Oh mate, you're gonna love this game. It's so fun. I can't believe it. We're looking at 2 Sasquatches. And they're playing squash, which is very rare. I don't believe it. I can't believe my eyes. It's the Batsquatch. The very, very, very rare Batsquatch.
These Batsquatches are losers.
Yeah, I guess Batsquatches really do suck. Uh-oh. These Batsquatches mean business. Let's get out of here. Squatches playing squash. Bye, Shapey Poo. And that's the video, guys, of the shapeshift in the books. Now, I can't, if there's a video that I make that doesn't draw up enough comments or debunking interest enough to warrant a shapeshift follow-up, then I probably won't do a shapeshift follow-up, but if it does warrant it, I will. You know, there's no use in making a shapeshift video if there's 2 comments talking about the debunking parts or theories or whatever. I guess that makes sense, but if it does, I'll make a video on it. So, if you want to see a shapeshift follow-up, all you gotta do is comment on the original video. Put your thoughts, questions, anything into it. Join Debunkers Anonymous on Facebook. Love you guys, appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Peace.